Andarna takes a nap. I had such a fun time making this music video. I didn't know how well it would do. I think the first one, Cadets Are Gonna Die, my music video on Fourth Wing, did pretty well. And for a person with a fairly small TikTok account, Andarna Takes a Nap got quite a bit of views, and I was really surprised by that. But apparently a lot of people liked it, so I thought I'd talk for just a minute about it. First off, I want to say that I say this on all my descriptions, but I always write the lyrics to the songs myself. I put a lot of time into making it not just have decent rhymes and rhythm and things like that, but I also try to make it fun, as witty as I can, catchy, enjoyable, just all that type of stuff. So I write the lyrics, and then after that, I do use Suno AI to sing it for me. I'm not a huge AI enthusiast, that I like things to be done by humans whenever possible, but I can't sing, okay? I cannot carry a tune in a bucket. And so because of that, I could either pay a bunch of money to hire professional singers to sing the song for me, and that's money I don't have, or I can just use AI for the time being to have it sung for me. So that being said, that is how I do it. It takes me about 8 to 10 hours, give or take, to make the music video. I generate a lot of the images from AI. I wish I could use a lot of fan art, but sadly, that gets into copyright issues, and that's something that I don't want to deal with. Some artists are probably fine with me using their art, but I would have to contact each of them and not just have their consent, but have forms and things like that. And again, that's something I don't want to get into. So sadly, I can't use a lot of the fan art, even though I think it's awesome. It would honestly save me time by me just using the fan art if copyrights weren't an issue. But as far as Andarna Takes a Nap, I had such a fun time with it. And when I first thought of it, each of my songs, I try to have one message that I drive in on the chorus, a phrase or a word that I repeat a lot, that I just drive it home. And I was thinking about it for this book, and I was thinking, what can be the reoccurring theme of this? And I was thinking, and it finally hit me that most of the book, the juxtaposition is you have Violet that's being tortured, that's being put through the ringer. And then she kept thinking, oh, I wish Andarna was here, but she's in this dreamless sleep and all that. And then it hit me. I'm like, oh, I can severely minimize it by saying she's just taking a nap. And it worked out very well. I was like, oh, that's got to be it. And then I was, using AI to generate these pictures. And I'm like, okay, give me a picture where you have this golden dragon that's taking a nap in this beautiful meadow with flowers around it and the sunshine shining on her face, and give her a smile. And it delivered. It was exactly what I was looking for. So it was so fun making all those pictures and writing the lyrics to this. And I just had a great time, especially with just those pictures. It still cracks me up when I watch it. I had quite a few creepy pictures of Jack being the Venom, so I used those quite a bit, and those are really creepy but cool. Summarizing the entire book is always the hardest part of my music videos. Some of Brandon Sanderson's books that are just a behemoth of a book, just really thick books, like it's a good door stopper, and books like that are just very hard to summarize in a 2 to 4 minute video max. And I also try to make it witty. I try to put jokes in there and things like that. And I have a lot of fun with it, but there's a lot I have to leave out. So I have a lot of people in the comments saying things like, oh, you should put Liam in it. You should have put this in it. Like, I know, but yeah, I have to cut it. I have to make it very short. Another thing was, on my first one with Fourth Wing, I was a little too harsh on some parts of it. I don't apologize for bashing Dane. I still don't like him, and I did enjoy putting him in the chorus, saying cadets are gonna die, we're hoping that it's Dane. I had a fun time putting that in there. But I think other parts, I regret a bit. I think one part where Violet is often called Violence, and a lot of people like that, they think it's endearing. To me, it always came across as cringe. Some things work for people and it doesn't work for others, and because it was repeated so much in the book, it just grated on me. And maybe I was just in a bad mood, but when I wrote Cadets Are Gonna Die, I just straight up put violence is a stupid name. And that wasn't a joke. It wasn't funny because there was no pun, there was no wit to it. I just straight up said, this is stupid. And in hindsight, I think that was a bit in poor taste. And some of my other music videos, I think I'm a bit more witty, where there's more subtlety to it. And I lightly poke fun at something. Even if I hate something, I will lightly poke fun at it instead of just putting this was stupid. So I feel like I've come a long way as far as writing parodies and music videos and things like that. So Andarna Takes a Nap was a fun music video that got quite a bit of traffic on TikTok, at least for my small account it did, and I had a great time doing it. So if you want me to do ones like these on other music videos, let me know. As well, if you'd like for me to do one on Onyx Storm or some other book that's maybe your favorites, let me know what you want me to do next, and I'd be happy to take a look.